show. Grab your happy hands, because I have a hunch it's an opportunity in community to sing along with lots of songs. So gather round, it's time for brunch. Time for another show. Everybody dance, it's time for brunch. And we are live. Coyote, coyote, oh, can you tell me why? Every time that big moon shines, you sit right down and cry. You say it's not because I'm sad that I sing all that long. I'm looking for someone to love, and this is my love song. Ooh, I go crazy when that moon shines above. Ooh, won't someone save me from that full moon full of love? Baby, oh sweet baby, can you explain this? Every time that big moon shines, I finally get a kiss. You say it's just those moonbeams that makes you do these things. Well, I think that I'll just sit right down like old coyote sing. Ooh, I go crazy when that moon shines above. Ooh, won't someone save me from that full moon full of love? Hey, Steve and Peter. When that moon shines above. Ooh, won't someone save me from that full moon full of love? Coyote, coyote, oh, can you tell me why? Every time that big moon shines, you sit right down and cry. You say it's not because I'm sad that I sing all that long. I'm looking for someone to love, and this is my love song. Everybody. Ooh, I go crazy when that moon shines above. Ooh, won't someone save me from that full moon full of love? One more. Ooh, I go crazy when that moon shines above. Ooh, won't someone save me from that full moon full of love? From that full moon full of love. From that full moon full of love. Good morning, good evening, wherever you may be, and welcome to another episode of Brunch with Deb. I'm your host and musician, Deb Seymour, broadcasting from beautiful Seattle, Washington, where we have a fine, sunny post-Valentines Ides of February, but yesterday was sunny too, and love is in the air. So obviously, this show is going to be all the aspects of love. We started out with, that was Full Moon Full of Love by Katie Lang, Canadian songbird. And it is someone, of course, yearning for love. I want to say hi to the Youch bunches out there. And hey, Steve and Peter, I thought you weren't going to be here, but I'm glad you are. If you're with your sister today, hello, sister. I'm Deb. All right, moving along. So here we are, yearning for love. Oh, and yes, if you were wondering if I'm wearing my heart on my sleeve, yes, I am wearing all of my hearts on my sleeve. I only get to wear this shirt 1 week a year, so I've been wearing it a lot. All right. Next to love, So what if you have trouble with love? You want it, but you're not finding it. What do you do? I took my troubles down to Madame Rue. You know the gypsy with the gold-capped tooth. Well, she's got a pad down on 34th and Vine, selling little bottles of love potion number 9. I told her that I was a flop with guys. I'd been this way since 1969. She looked at my palm and she made a magic sign. She said, what you need is love potion number 9. She bent down and turned around and gave me a wink. She said, I'm gonna mix it up right here in the sink. It smelled like turpentine and looked like India ink. I held my nose, I closed my eyes, ooh, I took a drink. I didn't know if it was day or night. I started kissing everything in sight. But when I kissed a cop down on 34th and Vine, he broke my bottle of love potion number 9. She bent down and turned around and gave me a wink. She said, I'm gonna mix it up right here in the sink. It smelled like turpentine, it looked like Indian ink. I held my nose, I closed my eyes. I took that drink, oh, didn't know if it was day or night. Started kissing everything in sight. But when I kissed a cop down on 34th and Vine, he broke my bottle of love potion number 9. 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 Little psychedelic trip, although that was actually written in the 1950s. I think it came out in 1959. But you know, there were drugs back then, and you never know what you're going to get. Yesterday I was on an open mic with the Portland Folk Music Society, and somebody did a parody of Love Potion number 9, called it Love Potion number 2, about finding it and mixing it up in the lab. And then running down and kissing apes at the San Diego Zoo. And so the ape broke the bottle of Love Potion number 2. So now I want to know about all the other numbers. Thank you so much, Youch Bunch. Happy Valentine's Day to you too, and the doggies. The puppies. Yes, the Youches have a house where you can really blame it on the dog. There's 3 over there, and they're quite rambunctious, aren't they? Okay. But what that cop didn't know... What that cop on 40th and Vine knows, he may have broken my bottle of Love Potion number 9, but we wound up falling in love. And this is a song about how to say you're in love with somebody without really saying the LOVE word. Not the kind of guy I thought I'd fall for. You don't dance, you've got a funky snore. Your housekeeping keeps me at bay. The way you cook your food, my taste buds turn gray. But when I catch a glance of your twinkling eyes, you touch my heart with the soul of your smile. Oh, words like this for me are not easily written, but honey, I can say I'm smitten with you. 6 hours at a shot, never thought I would have a phone bill so expensive it made me feel good. And strumming on guitars in the middle of the night, I've come to know the joys of being sleep deprived. And And when I feel the warmth of your lingering touch, your voice in my ear, I like it so much. All words like this for me are not easily written, but honey, I can say I'm smitten with you. And sometimes I get scared. Is this what they call love? It reaches way down deep, and sometimes it feels rough. We may stay in step, or one or the other may fall, but I'd rather walk this way than go nowhere at all. Never thought I'd write a love song, but I see my thinking was wrong. You've opened up a brand new world to me. I dance to your music and move to your beat, and when you gaze at me with that goofy expression, the love in your eyes melts all my defenses. Words like this for me are not easily written, but honey, I can say I'm smitten with you. Oh, I'm smitten with you. Oh yeah, love bugs bitten. Smitten, either to have your head chopped off or to fall in love. Is this why we say we lose our head? Thank you so much. Oh, I see. All the puppies, Nora, Jason, and Gibson all appreciate the shout out. Hello, pups. Gibson's a puppy. He really is a puppy. He's so cute. I have met him in person. Hello, everybody out there also on YouTube who's lurking. I see there's more people out there watching than are in the chat. That's fine. I don't mind. I lurk on quite a few shows myself as an audience member. Goodness gracious. However, sometimes love doesn't work out so well. And it's rather feeling red, you feel kind of blue. This is another one I made up. It's called 12 Shades of Blue. I once was a painter with a paint box of dreams. I colored my canvas with reds, golds, and greens. But now all the detail is faded from view. I'm left here looking at 12 shades of blue. 12 shades of blue. Paint a picture of this broken heart of mine, still touched by the traces of love you left behind. If I could recapture the love we once knew, well, I'd make a rainbow from 12 shades of blue. It all seems so empty. This life that I lead, in search of that someone who shares the same need. Don't put that someone might have been you. The vision has vanished to 12 shades of blue. 12 shades of blue paint a picture of this broken heart of mine, still touched by the traces of love that you left behind. If I could recapture the love we once knew, the vision, oh gosh, I'd make a rainbow from 12 shades of blue. 12 shades of blue paint a picture of this broken heart of mine, still touched by the traces of love that you left behind. If I could recapture the love we once knew, I'd make a rainbow in 12 shades of blue. Well, I'd make a rainbow from 12 shades of blue. 12 shades of blue. Big contrast to the red. Ooh, we have a whole bunch of more people who showed up. I gotta put on my glasses. I can't see the chat thing that my software gives me. I want to shout out to Laura Felicia Phillips down there in Arkansas. And I want to shout out to Avark25. Nice to see you. But I'm so glad you found me. Yeah, you have to hit the live tab on YouTube. I need to put something on the front page of that. Thank you so much for, is that Alcanita? I'm not sure that is. Anyway, thank you so much. I really, really appreciate that. Anyway, and Sarah, so Sarah, you're looking on YouTube and Facebook. How funny. Anyway, thank you so much, everybody. By the way, several of my British friends, this has nothing to do with Valentine's Day, but a lot to do with passion, I guess, is many of my British friends were asking if it was safe to ask if the Seattle Seahawks won last weekend. And yes, we won the Super Bowl. If you were not here last week, I was in all my Seahawks regalia. Anyway, but now we're in the hearts, the loud heart shirt that you just can't wear except for right around Valentine's Day. My necklace isn't showing, and my little flower and my music notes. I'm so glad you guys are all here on Brunch with Deb. This is really fun. Now I'm going to take these off so you can see my big blue eyes. Okay. All right. So 12 shades of blue. I'm so distressed, but maybe, just maybe, they were right. Help me out by snapping your fingers. Oh, you say I've got challenges I ought to beat. Well, you're right. You're so very right that I ought to handle them rather than weep. Well, you're right. You're so very right. You say I'm too sensitive and pensive and glum, that I'd be better off if I'd loosen up. Oh, well, you're right. You're so very right. You righted yourself right out of my life. Ka-cha, ka-cha-cha-cha, Oh, you say that my cooking is offbeat and crazy. Well, you're right, right. You're so very right. And how I do dishes proves that I'm lazy. Well, you're right, right. You're so very right. And how I drive is frightful indeed. You say you drive better, though you always speed. But you're right, you're right. You're so very right. You righted yourself right out of my life. Oh, say, Mr. Righteous, what is it you've got that you're right? That you think you're so right, that you're always right, and I'm always not right. Why am I never right? Well, if love's a democracy, so like you say, then why are you taking my rights away? Oh, well, you're right, you're so very right. You've righted yourself right out of my life. You say that you're better off living alone. Well, you're right, right. You're so very right. That you never loved me, I should have known. Well, you're right, right. You're so very right. That I deserve better, that's what you say. Someone who loves me, who's willing to stay. Let me think about that. Oh, well, you're right, you're right. You're so very right. You've righted yourself right out of my life. I said you're right, you're right. You're so very right. You've righted yourself right out of my life. I said you're right, you're right. You're so very right. You've righted yourself right out of my life. Bye-bye. Don't let that door hit your know what on the way out. That's called You're Right, You're Right. You can find recordings of that in my website, or debseymourmusic.com, or debseymourmusic at bandcamp.com. Bandcamp, of course, you can listen to songs individually. I think you get like 4 or 5 free listens before I beg you mercilessly for money. Anyway, thank you. You're right. I remember my aunt who was in her 80s just loved that song. She's like, I've just never heard a song like it, blah, blah, blah. And she was one of the first people in her generation, at least in our family, to actually go through a divorce. This was in the early 50s when you just didn't do that. Cool. Now I got to put my glasses back on because I can't see. Oh, I'm glad you like 12 Shades of Blue. I'm so glad. Hi, Aganita. Lovely job. Yeah, it was lovely seeing you. I'm sorry I didn't say hi in the chat last night. I was a little bit... kind of overwhelmed. I was so into what everyone was doing. I loved your song, and thanks for coming today. I really appreciate that. Yes, I have expressive eyes. Because it's funny, they're not that big. I don't know, I do my best to use them. I do have a theater background. That helps, I guess, but thanks. And, Laura, you're so cute. All right. God, all the brunch links are here. Everybody, for those of you on Facebook who can't see, please welcome Aganita to the brunch room. It's been a long time, and it's nice to see her. It's nice to see Laura. It's nice to see everybody. Okay, I got to stop getting so mushy. Oh, I've got time for 2 more. What am I going to do? I know what I'm going to do. And I know the Ouch Bunch will approve of this. First, I'm going to take a sip of my tea from my Bad Cat mug. Those of you who know my music know my song Bad Cat. And here he is with his electric guitar and sunglasses, acting very cool. Ah, green tea. Love my green tea. All right. So we all know that it's very easy to write, as examples of the previous songs. It's very easy to write a song when you first fall in love and you're all infatuated like smitten. And we also know it's very, 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 very easy to write songs whining about love or lamenting a breakup. But how do you write and what do you say to a long-time love that's been steady? It's not, oh, anymore, but it's not, I hate your guts. It's a good love. Not only is it good enough, it's enough and it's good. This is called I'm Trying to Write a Love Song. I'm trying to write a love song with pretty words. Instead, I'm doing dishes. It's hard to feel romantic when you're scraping last night's spinach off the silverware. cat needs to be fed and I'm running late again. I guess this song will have to wait for later on today. I'm trying to write a love song with Cupid's bows. Instead I'm doing taxes. It's hard to wax poetic when the income and the outflow columns don't stack right again. The laundry still needs folding between write-offs and withholding. Guess this song will have to wait for another date. The day-to-days will get you, keep you from your heart and the things you want to do, the words you want to say. Oh, I'm full of such love for you. I want to write it down, but life rushes in the door with another delay. Oh, I'm trying to write a love song with unicorns. Instead I'm hearing stitches. How can I fashion metaphor when you've got me in the clinches of your silly puns? I've become undone from laughing. I'm having too much fun to write, so I've put the pen away. I'll write another day. Still thinking about that love song, but when I look into your eyes so warm and wise, I realize you already know how much I love you. I can see it in your smile. And as you take my hand, it's then I understand it all along. I had a love song. I had a love song. Trying to write a love song. All right. Thank you for listening there. Oh, I look gorgeous. Thanks. My heart's Betty. Good. Oh, Betty. Now you're. Oh, Betty. Betty. You're on both Facebook and YouTube. You guys are sneaky. You guys are fun. Anyway, tip jars are open. The links are at the bottom of the screen, and there are also clickable versions in the descriptions under YouTube Live and Facebook. Anything you can get if you want to buy me a coffee or you want to buy me a jumbo jet. That means I could go to England on my own with my own jet. Now, forget the jumbo jet. I can't even imagine how you'd maintain that. That would cost so much money. But coffee is good. You know, enough for some guitar strings is good. Your love is good. And if you're just here present, that's good too. I don't want people to not be here. Well, I've got one more song for you. And I know you hardcore Deb heads are going to know what's coming. Tuning, that's what's coming. So, if you've given up on love, Deb in stereo. Stop. You guys are cracking me up. I can't catch. I gotta not pay attention to the chat. If you've given up in love, there is still hope for you. Because when the going gets tough, the tough get going. The lovers of today are silly. How they bore me willy-nilly. Well, their idea of having fun is watching TV all day long. They cannot croon a passionate song and only grunt at you when done. When I think of human men today, it makes me want a better place to stay. They say there's life beyond the stars. If there is, I'll go that far. Ride a rocket out to space and forget the human race. 'Cause I know if I had a Martian, oh, together we could have such fun. we could fly his spaceship round the sun, and maybe levitate when we were done. You know not how it would thrill me to be making love in zero G. And if by chance we were to dock, find Kirk or Mr. Spock, if the Klingons were a shock, we could remove them one by one. Oh, I know I'd like the Martian scene. I could be a has-not, has-been. I'd paint my skin a dazzling green, wear a gown of laser beams, dance the night away it seems, with my man of Martian means. Oh yes, me and my man Martian do such feats of exploration. Yes, holding tight it is a must when the retro rockets thrust. Cosmic movement such a plus. The Force was made alone for us. Eat your heart out, Luke Skywalker. I know if I had a Martian, oh, together we could have such fun. We could fly his spaceship round the sun, and maybe levitate when we were done. You know not how it would thrill me to be making love in zero G. And if by chance we were to dock, find Kirk or Mr. Spock, if the Klingons were a shock, we could remove them one by one. Tango. Oh! So I'm off to implement my scheme and go and find my Martian man of dreams. I'll get my spacesuit all spruced up. If he asks me out to sup, I'll have to think of nothing but just how I'll say that happy yup. And as we cruise above the stratosphere, on our way to outer atmosphere, you know that I won't shed a tear, I will not have any fear, 'cause I'll go so very far. Ta-ta, I'll see you in the stars. 'Cause I know if I had a Martian, oh, together we could have such fun. Fly his spaceship round the sun, and maybe levitate when we were done. You know not how it would thrill me to be making love in zero G. And if by chance we were to dock, find Kirk or Mr. Spock, if the Klingons were a shock, we could remove them one by one. Phaser set to stun. There goes my spaceship now. Off to the twilight zone of love. Oh, how can I go? Thank you, everybody. I wrote that song when I was 24. Probably sounds like it. Oh, Lord. Anyway, that brings us to the end of our weekly connoiterings here on Brunch with Deb, your half hour of whimsical folk and a few classic covers. It's been a delight to be here today on the Valentine's Day edition. Get to put my shirt away and not wear it for another year, but it's gone worn and sliced a lot this week. Who knows what next week's color scheme will be? Will it be pink? Will it be yellow? Will it be blue? Will it be green? Will it be purple? Will it be something, a shade we don't know? It doesn't matter. It's all good, but the flowers will match. Again, thank you for being here. Thank you for your support. I hope you had a great Valentine's Day, or if you don't into that, hope you're having a great day today, yesterday. Make every day a Valentine's Day for yourself, because if you can't love yourself, you can't love other people. Stay safe out there. I appreciate you guys so much for being my brunchlings and the Debheads. Check my music out further at debseymourmusic.com, and you can go to all the other socials and stores like Bandcamp, blah, 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 Apple Music, blah, 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 blah. The only place I'm not to be found is Spotify due to their very unethical practices. But I'm on all the other streaming platforms as well. I'm also here in my basement in Seattle, Washington. And yeah, that's it. And all to the lurkers out there, Heidi and Janet, I know you're probably lurking out there on YouTube. Thank you for being here. If you're not here, thank you anyway. Not for not being here, but thank you for being here most of the time. I'm going to put my foot in my mouth and just make a fool of myself. Last but not least, as I always say, remember to tell the people in your life who you love, whether that's romantic love, platonic love, or anything else. Tell them that you love them sooner rather than later, because we don't know what the next day will bring. Take care, my friends. Appreciate you. Have a wonderful everything.